Hi, and welcome to this foundation tutorial where we'll cover how to connect your Passport Core with BlueWallet. BlueWallet is a mobile application that can be used as a watch-only wallet, meaning you can check your balance and initiate a transaction, but you can't sign it or complete a transaction without your Passport Core to sign. The first thing we'll do, of course, is download the BlueWallet application. And also, if you haven't already set up your Passport Core, be sure to check the link below and find out how to do so, as well as the link to navigating your Passport Core. All right, so setting up your Passport Core with BlueWallet is very easy. We'll first, of course, open the application, and we'll be greeted with this screen. So we'll then choose Add Now, and we'll choose Import Wallet. We will select import, and then we're going to scan or import. On our passport, we'll go to our account settings and we'll go to manage account. Then we'll go down to connect wallet, just as we would with Envoy or any other wallet, and we'll select BlueWallet. From there, we can choose the type of wallet. We're going to choose single sig, and then we're going to choose export by QR code. It tells us that the next screen is going to display the QR code. We go ahead and display that and scan it with BlueWallet. And it's as simple as that. As soon as we are finished scanning, the wallet has been imported. And as you can see, it tells us that your wallet has been successfully imported, and it gives us a warning that this is a watch-only wallet. As I explained before, we cannot spend from it. We can only watch, and we will need the Passport Core to actually spend the transaction. Okay? It's always good practice to verify a receive address when you connect your Passport Core to a new wallet, so let's do that now. I'll choose the newly imported wallet. I will select receive, and then using my Passport Core, I will scan the receive address, and Passport Core shows us that it is verified and it is indeed an address from our Passport Core wallet. All right, now that we've successfully connected our BlueWallet with our Passport Core, let's go ahead and receive some Bitcoin. So I'm going to just select my newly imported wallet and choose receive. I will copy the address by just tapping on it there, and you can see it's copied to my clipboard. Go over to Envoy, which is where I'll be sending from, and select my wallet. I will send. Let's send, I don't know, 10,000 sats. And then I'm going to paste from BlueWallet and confirm. I will just leave it as standard and send my transaction. And my transaction was successfully sent. Okay, now we'll head back over to BlueWallet, and shortly we should see a pending transaction. So as you can see, receiving is very easy. So let's try the opposite, sending. So I'll go back into the same wallet. I will select send, and then I'm going to paste in an address that I've already copied from the wallet I want to receive to. And let's go ahead and send 5,000 sats. Now, there are two ways that we can go about creating a spend transaction using our Passport Core. The first is going to be with QR code, and the second is going to be using the microSD card. So the first one here is QR code. So let's go next, and we will, in our account section of our Passport Core, we will select sign with QR code, and then we just scan the QR code. And once that finishes scanning, I can verify the amount, the destination address, the change amount, and the change address. And you'll see here on the following page, I have a warning that I have a big fee. That's showing me that the network fee is more than 5% of the transaction value. The reason that is because the transaction value is so small, it's only $5. So we'll accept that for demonstration purposes, and sign the transaction. So now Passport has signed the transaction, but we need to actually broadcast it to the network. In order to do so, I simply scan the QR code with BlueWallet, and now I have the option to copy and broadcast later or send now. So I will send now, and we will broadcast the transaction to the Bitcoin network. And it's that easy. So we've sent the first transaction. We have it pending here. The previous one you can see we received 17 minutes ago. And let's now try the alternate method. We're going to send using a microSD card. So we'll go ahead and choose send. Let's do the maximum amount. Paste in an address that I've already copied from the wallet I want to receive to. Choose next. And here, instead of scanning the QR code that's on screen in BlueWallet, I'm going to choose the export to file option. So I'll go ahead and export to file, and I'm going to save, and I'm going to export directly to the microSD card in this microSD card adapter that comes with Passport. And then you will, of course, have to navigate to the microSD card in the phone file system on your phone to ensure that it's saved in the right place. We can see the name of the transaction here, 15789. And I'm going to save. I can see that this is done saving, and I can go ahead and remove my microSD card. I'm going to insert it into the Passport core. So now I've inserted the microSD card into my Passport core, and BlueWallet has created what's called a partially signed Bitcoin transaction, otherwise known as PSBT. So we can go ahead down to sign with microSD. And there you see the PSBT file, 17589, etc., as we just exported from BlueWallet. So I will go ahead and validate that transaction. You can check your amount, destination, and there's going to be no change because I've sent the entire amount. Again, it tells me it's a big fee. It's probably $3 or $4 that I've sent, so I'm okay with that for demonstration purposes. And I'm going to sign the transaction. Now, PSBT has been saved, and the updated PSBT is listed here. It's on the SD card, 17589 signed PSBT. Okay, so I'm going to accept that, and now I have my finalized transaction on the on the microSD card, which I can now remove, and I can open this signed transaction on BlueWallet by placing my microSD card back in. There we are. So we can see that we have our signed version right here. Tap on signed. And again, we have the option to copy and broadcast later, verify it, or send now. So we'll send it now, and we're done. Thanks for watching this video where we've covered what BlueWallet is, how to connect it to your Passport core, how to receive a Bitcoin transaction, and spend a Bitcoin transaction using both QR code or microSD card. If you're an advanced user, be sure to check out our BlueWallet tutorial on multisig. For any more information on Passport Core or Passport Prime, please check docs.foundation.xyz. Thanks for watching.